Hello, everyone, and welcome to Lesson 4. I hope that you're all having a wonderful week, and I wanted to take just a couple of quick moments to go over something with you. And since this is such a big week for feedback, you're getting feedback on your very first paper, I want to go over feedback, what it means, and how to really interact with it and use it to improve your writing. So this will be very brief. I just want to walk you through a couple of quick things. So here are 7 ways that feedback can improve your writing. Now, when you think of feedback, you probably think of those scary red marks that you used to get on papers in high school. This is going to be a little bit different. Please don't be afraid of the feedback. It is going to be the #1 tool to improve your writing and to make sure that you're improving with each paper that we write. The most important thing to remember about feedback is that it is not meant to pick on flaws in your paper or your writing. It's meant to inspire improvement. So with that said, I went ahead and I found an article on Turnitin.com, which is an industry-leading feedback tool for educators. It's used in high schools and colleges and universities. You may have even already interacted with it. But this is what they say are the top 7 ways that feedback improves your writing. So just to go through them briefly, you can look at these in more detail on your own if you're curious, but feedback is going to connect you with your goals. Each writing paper that we do is done in a period of learning. So on our first paper, we're working a little bit on formatting, we're working on sentence structure, right? Well, we're going to add more and more things in throughout the semester. So if you're doing well on these things that we've already covered, if you're meeting the rubric, this shows you that you're reflecting that in your writing. Now, feedback, #2, can be more important than your score. I know that seems a little bit backwards. We all worry about the score and want to do the best possible, but your grades only measure your performance. They don't show you how to get better. That's what the feedback does. Feedback is where the learning happens. #3, feedback helps you ask the right questions. Sometimes if you're just given a score, you don't know exactly, okay, why did I lose 5 points? Where is that coming from? Feedback's going to explain that to you and show you how to avoid point deductions in the future. #4, feedback lets you determine what's most important. So this is key. Feedback will show you some errors that you can improve, and it may even give you ideas to strengthen your story or your narrative or the structure of your essay. But everything is still in your hands. You are the writer, you are still in complete control. So you get to determine what's most important, what you want to implement, and how you want your voice to convey your message. So remember that you maintain control with feedback. Now, #5, feedback aids in revision and practice. The revision process is one of the best ways to practice your skills because it reminds you of what you already know, it shows you other people's perspectives, and it's the perfect place to hone your skills as you practice implementing those. #6, feedback helps you to take ownership of your writing. Kind of like we were talking about before, with it being your voice, your writing, you have the last call, and you want to convey your unique story, your unique perspective with your voice in your way. We just want to make sure it's as technically correct and powerful as possible. Now, #7, this one's important. Feedback gets you on the same page as your instructor. Remember that I am not here just to grade you, to assign a point value to how good you are as a writer. I'm here to help you improve. I am your advocate. I want to show you ways that you can get your message across to a broader audience in a more clear way. And if you're willing to work with me, to look at the feedback, to implement it in your writing, I promise you will improve throughout the semester. So keep those 7 things in mind. Hopefully this shows you a little bit more about feedback, that it's not just the scary red marks. This is a wonderful tool for revision, for improvement, and for learning, which is really what we're here to do. Now, I want to share a quick spiritual thought with you, and I love this quote from Elder Bednar. He says, "If today you are a little better than you were yesterday, then that's enough." This is true for life. It's true for writing. You don't have to get 100% without a single comma error to be doing well. If you're improving just a little bit, if your paper gets better from draft 1 to draft 2 and then to your final draft, you are doing well. It's the little things. As long as you are moving in the right direction, you are where you're supposed to be. Don't be so caught up on the end result. We're not trying to make a perfect writer overnight. We want to enjoy the journey just a little bit and know that any step you make in improvement is a great one. So thank you so much for your time and effort and for watching this. I hope these little resources are helpful to you, and I hope you have a wonderful week.